You are going through a major life change right now. This is part of your leveling up. This is part of everything, all the reasons why you've been through the pain and the sorrow. It's all going to be made clear very soon. You're getting in tune with some raw, crude feelings. Raw, real, crude. Your true, authentic nature. Your animalistic nature. This is part of your heart healing. You know, you always want to be sunshine and bubbles and light. But honey, the rest of it is real too. All of those hard feelings are valid as well. This is part of your heart healing. You're in a major heart healing right now. It's time for you to forgive others, but even before you can forgive them, you have to forgive yourself for whatever role you played. Maybe you didn't necessarily do anything harsh or malicious, but it was harsh or malicious to yourself to allow yourself to entertain certain things. Maybe you did fuck up and you could have did something better. Well, it's time to forgive yourself and then forgive everyone else. Yeah, we all do the best we can. We don't always do the best we should, though. You've been getting in tune with love, source, God. You've been in your spirit. And that's why you're like, why the fuck do I feel so crazy right now? What is going on? Well, you know it's emotional healing. You got a lot of emotions going on. This is all part of your heart healing journey. This is all part of your heart healing journey, baby. I heard feel it and let it go. Feel it and release it. The feelings are like the winds, baby. They come in and they go out. And then it's like they're reminding me, like, your human brain has a internal calendar. And there could have been some shit that happened 10, 15 years ago around this time that you don't even know that that's why you're feeling kind of fucked up in your head today. It's a residual memory, a residual emotion coming up. It said be kind to yourself with the compassion coming up. Be compassionate. Don't become so hard by all the hurt that you've been through and all the hard lessons that you've learned that you harden your heart. Continue to have compassion. Remember that just like you're going through this and you have a lot of things going on and residual shit coming up and you know, everybody's going through holidays and bills paid and all that stuff. Try to have compassion with other people, you know, as well. You don't know what a person's going through. You don't know what anybody's going through. All you know is what you're going through. I even see somebody's going to come and take compassion on you. Somebody will have a nice word for you, a nice gesture. A kind gesture. Something sweet is going to be done in your favor. I hear that. But it's important, too, for you to keep your compassion turned on. You feel so connected to so many people who you've loved. It's like all your soul connections are being triggered. And that is materializing something for you in your physical world right now. It's golden, baby. Be brave. Confront your emotions. Accept how you feel. Admit your feelings. Be brave. Take courage. Because at the end of all this, you're going to shine, baby. You're going to shine bright like a diamond. And you know what a diamond is? is coal that's been pressured by so much time, so much weight, and then cut. Yeah, every fucking cut hurt. But that's how you get your shine. So you've been through it. But you're going to get to it. This is a rite of passage. This is part of what's going to get you there. Let's get some more cards. I feel like we need more cards. Just be kind to yourself is a big message. You know, you've had enough hard stuff, and you don't need to be harder on yourself, but be real and offer yourself some forgiveness. The forgiveness is for peace. And anybody who's hurt you, what's wrong with forgiving them too? They won't do it again to you because you won't let them back in. That's what I heard. They won't do it again to you because you won't let them back in. It's time to be brave. Instinct. You're coming from instinct. Animals. Instinct. Oh my God. Okay. A new perspective. The Hangman. Things have been on hold. There's been a wait. There's been a delay. Everything has been held up. It's like, it's like fucking Groundhog's Day, just doing the same shit over and over again. Okay. Instinct about the end. These cruel feelings, these hard emotions, all instinct about the endings. There's been so many endings. About betrayals. About all the things, all the ones you love. They hurt. It hurt. It fucking hurt, and it's over. Healing your heart about a connection with the Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius masculine. Taking actions to heal your heart. What can I do to heal my heart next? I'm just going to pour my energy into my business, into my creative arts. I'm going to go to the gym and work it out. I'm going to go dance it off. Being about your business as you heal your heart about some endings that have happened in your life. It's like you've been very quick to run for what you're passionate about. If your instinct tells you this is good, I'm in love, I love this, you run for it. And that's one reason why you've had to heal your heart. It doesn't feel like it, but that was actually beneficial for you, they said. Okay. Spirit, God is now intervening, saying it's time for forgiveness. You've learned the lessons. I heard so have they. It's time for forgiveness. Somebody is very angry about an ending, but it's time to make peace. It's time to be at peace. Somebody here, you're a Taurus. And you're being asked to step into your spiritual power, like the divine is telling you to have a very forgiving energy. You've been in touch with God, and God is pushing you to move forward through this time, through this energy. Move forward. This is about closing down a lot of hurt that you've been through. There's a lot of hurt. It's time to close. It's time to close the door to that past, to that hurtful, painful past. It's time to stop feeling betrayed. It's time to stop feeling so hurt. Some of you, you feel like you tried so hard to make something happen. And no matter what you did, it just wouldn't work. And you had to let it go. So no matter which way I try, no matter which way I look, no matter which way I try to go, it doesn't work. It won't work. But what you know is you have to love yourself. This is where your emotional healing comes in, through self-love. This is why the forgiveness for yourself first. See, the thing about it is, if you're holding on to anger and resentment about the hurts that you've been through, then you're missing the fact that you signed up and you asked to come here so you could have those hurts and those experiences, so you could develop consciousness, so you could develop yourself, so you could show what you could do to elevate consciousness and expand the capacity of love on earth for humanity. You volunteered for this. That's why forgiveness feels better and more peaceful. And that's why resentment and animosity and grudges feel like shit, because it's out of harmony with your soul. To see working together and building each other up through compassion. Take compassion on one another. Working together cooperatively. Compassion is a cooperative energy. You know, everybody would have everything they need if we all know how to share what we have. I heard we're so fucking greedy. We're so fucking greedy. You have so much of something and somebody else needs just a little bit of that, and you would change your fucking life. And somebody else has so much of what you need, and if you had just a little bit of that, that would change your fucking life. And it looks like a time is coming where people are going to get more oriented towards sharing what they have that somebody else needs. A compassionate time is coming in your life. Again, you feel so deeply connected, so connected. The moon. But it's so emotional because it's over. We're talking about soul connections to ones you love that are not here now. You don't know where they're at. You don't know what they're doing. But they're not here. Or better yet, they're in spirit. You know exactly where they're at, but you can't talk to them. Yeah, you can. You can't see them. Well, you can see them with your mind's eye. You can't hear their voice. You hear it in your head. Listen, I hear you, but it doesn't feel that way from the human perspective, sir, ma'am. Okay? Yeah. Past lovers energy. Somebody's closing down a cycle with a past lover. It's happening by instinct. Somebody's going to come in and offer an apology. This is what you're materializing. Spirit's going to guide you towards the gold. I heard Spirit's going to guide you towards the gold. Spirit's guiding somebody towards you. Somebody's guiding somebody towards apologizing, towards bringing you an offer of love. You're materializing an offer of love. Now, doesn't necessarily mean it's romantic, but you are materializing an offer of love. And this offer of love is completely coming in connected to this, what you're letting go of. It's completely connected to this, what you're letting go of. Somebody wants to come in and offer you forgiveness or ask you for forgiveness. Be cooperative with this energy. It's not a need for anger here. Somebody knows something about the ending. It was a hard, cruel ending. God is pushing somebody to bring forgiveness, to bring compassion. Be brave, but listen to what they have to say. Be brave and listen to what they have to say. You can honor boundaries and still listen. I heard you can honor boundaries and still listen. This is going to be closing out the old chapter, and this is going to turn into a fortunate change of events for you. This is going to turn into a very fortunate turn of events on your behalf. Well, if that's the situation, let's dig deeper. What else can you show me in this energy? Heart healing, emotional healing. Again, they're saying be compassionate. You won't see something coming here. You will not see this coming. You won't be like, you might have seen it, but you won't know. I heard you know it's coming, but you don't know the day nor the hour, just like Jesus. Like they talk about Jesus. He'll return, but you will not know the day nor the hour. Yeah, it's like that. So there's a return of energy coming to you. You won't know exactly when. But this is about something where you had an ending. Be cooperative. Be compassionate. Remember your position right here. Remember your position and remember who you are. Remember who you are and respond accordingly. This is going to be a major change of events for you. And Spirit is guiding you to be compassionate and show forgiveness, again, for yourself and for the other. Okay. All right, let's see what else will you show me. Please, we're going to dig another layer into this experience. Bottom of the deck. There's the Emperor. Is it an Aries in your experience? Is it your father? Father energy? Aries energy? Well, let's see what we have. Struggles, difficulties. Somebody's struggling and having difficulty. Somebody could be having a big fight right now, or problems, struggles, difficulties over a death, somebody's death. Somebody's father died. Somebody's having struggles and difficulties over an ending. Somebody doesn't know how to let something go. There's a fight that makes an ending. There's a fight that makes an ending. And it was all instinct. It's all based off of instinct. People reacting, It's human to protect yourself. It's human to react in your own best interest. It's human, and it doesn't mean that it's kind, but it is human. Animal instinct, okay. What else? Heart healing, somebody who has not communicated, okay. Somebody, you're angry with them, you're not communicating with them. There's been non-communication with the Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. Heavy emphasis on Aries because we had the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. Somebody is acting intuitively, taking actions intuitively that are very healing for themselves. Even though it's not the easiest thing to do, somebody here is choosing to do things from a place of intuition that are actually very healing for their heart. Again, I'm getting the energy like somebody is reaching out to you, okay? Listen to what they have to say. This is about forgiveness, forgiving yourself and the others, do the right thing. I heard doing the right thing, yet honoring your own boundaries. The Queen of Swords cuts through all the bullshit. This is about, and she's looking over here at the moon. So I'm hearing this is about you cutting through the bullshit of the past, extending and receiving forgiveness, okay? Yeah. Okay, see, in the past, you got this connection came together in love, and it was brought together through the divine temple. It was brought together through God. God brought this connection together. The universe brought this connection together. Your higher selves, your ancestors, your angels, your guides brought this connection together. Okay, there was love. There was love here. There was love with somebody, but there was a fight. And then there was a division, a separation. There's a division, a separation. This started with love, turns into a fight, goes into a division, a separation. Something has to change out of self-love. You're trying to find balance in self-love. So you're making changes in your life. Making changes in your life. Balancing out the scales, I hear. Balancing out the scales. I'm hearing take compassion and work together to resolve the situation. Work together to let go of the pain and the heartache. Work together to let go of the resentment. Carrying the burden. I see somebody who's embarrassed. They don't want to tell. Somebody's going to be too embarrassed. Somebody's going to be very embarrassed with what they're going to say. Oh, if you have compassion and you work together with somebody and allow yourself to hear what they have to say to you, Offer forgiveness. They take all their burdens with them when they go, I heard. They will take all their burdens with them when they go. Yeah, I feel blast from the past energy here. I feel moving forward from the pain, and I see, oh God, I see a flood of emotions coming out about lovers from the past. And whether it's romantic lovers or like family members and friends and just people who aren't there anymore. I see a flood of emotions over these things. Coming from deep with the moon card, they're coming from deep, hidden deep inside of your consciousness, hidden deep inside your consciousness where they're coming from. You'd even be saying some things, talking about some things from the past. Going to places that you've been before. I see somebody who is driving around and how the fuck did I end up here? They were driving around and they ended up right here where they used to be, but they haven't been there in a long time. But now they ended up there and they're like, how the fuck did I end up here? Your subconscious took you there. It's a place that's packed with a lot of emotions. A lot of powerful, raw emotion is connected to this place. Have this manifestation. There's somebody coming, and look at this. Spirit is saying, look, it's time for you to break free. So an apology is coming to help you break free. There's an apology coming to help you break free. You have to stand in your power. Be brave. The facts are the facts. But remember that it takes bravery for somebody to ask for forgiveness. And it takes bravery to forgive. So whether you're doing the asking, the forgiving, hopefully both, be brave. You can't pin these emotions up forever. They have to come out some way, someday. And here it is, the death, the wheel of fortune, and the shine. These things are happening so you can move on right into your shine, baby. It's time for you to shine. You can't have all these emotional residual impact of your past. It's time to close that for a better tomorrow. This new year is right around the corner, folks. The new year is right around the corner, folks. Like, seriously, close out all the pains and the resentments and the betrayals and forgive yourself and forgive others. Let it go, honey. Let it go. It's not helping you. It's not helping you. Just let it go. It's time for a new life. It's time to clear the air. It's time to clear the clutter. Somebody hasn't wanted to address an issue with a person. It's time to clear all that out. The person you haven't wanted to address the issue with ain't on this planet. It's still time to clear the clutter out. Some of you, the person you need to clear the issue with is yourself. Clear the clutter out. It's time to clear the clutter out. This right here feels like an emotional purging that you're doing. The moon talks about emotions. And the moon weighs heavily on emotions as well. And the 8 of Wands is a lot of activity. So I see a flood of emotions about lovers. Lovers, come and gone. Now, again, they're reiterating, it doesn't have to be romantic lovers. Anybody you've loved. You had a friend for so many years, and all of a sudden they just fell off, and you don't know why. Why doesn't my friend talk to me anymore? What happened? As far as I know, nothing happened. And exactly, you don't know what happened. Something happened to bring that ending. For whatever reason, you don't know about it. You don't know. It's upsetting. It's hurtful. These are feelings you haven't wanted to deal with, but it's time. It's time to deal with these feelings. So be brave. Let's get you some oracle messages. I just saw the Miracles Now deck. Let's see the Miracles Now deck, what it has to offer for you to help you in this emotionally charged experience that you're going through. Like, your feelings are valid. They are totally valid, but they do need to be addressed. These feelings and emotions definitely need to be addressed. So let's see, what do we have for you from the Miracles Now? What's the Miracle Now message for you at this time, please, and thank you. Somebody here, you're thinking about getting a personal reading, but you're afraid of what's going to come out. Money is not your issue. Don't be afraid of what's coming out. It needs to come out. Get your reading. Whether it's not with me, if it is with me, I'll be so grateful. But even if it's not with me, get your reading. But what I can promise you is if that reading is with me, I'm going to help you work through whatever hard thing comes out. Because there's not a reading that I just leave it where, oh, well, you're stuck with shit in your hand and I'm just going to walk away and pretend like I didn't know that it was there. No, that's not what we do. So I'll help you with whatever comes out. Here we go. The qualities I dislike in others are disowned parts of my shadow. The qualities I dislike in others are disowned parts of my own shadow. Where is it an energy inside of you? Where is it an energy that you're holding on? Oh my God. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I see $19.99 from Andrea. Do you have a personal question, honey? Put it in the comments if you do. The qualities I dislike in others are disowned parts of my shadow. You need to go ahead and look at the things that piss you off most about whoever this is that you've had a hard time forgiving. This is why forgiveness is so necessary for yourself and others. Because if you can't forgive them, you can't forgive yourself. And trust me, you've just been as much of a shitbag as somebody else has been at some point in your life. We all have, honey. We're all guilty of being shitty to other people. So remember, if you can't forgive, oh, I'll never forgive them. I could never forgive them. Well, you better watch out, because that means there's a part of yourself that you will never forgive either. And never say never, because, bitch, that's the whole recipe for going right for what the fuck you're talking about nevering. I'm just saying. I'll never go back. I'll never do this. I said I would never raise my little girl in Las Vegas. And do you know it was about a year later that I moved to fucking Las Vegas, and I done raised my child the whole life in Las Vegas since she was 6 years old. She's fine. She's going to be all right. And she's doing just great right now. What else? I can think my way out of fear. I can think my way out of fear. Oh, you afraid to forgive? You afraid to forgive? You afraid to admit to yourself where you've been a shitbag? Well, stop. Stop being so afraid. Fear is false evidence appearing real. It's not true. Nothing's actually going to happen. It's okay. You'll be okay. We have all been a shitbag at one point in time. That's how we learn not to be fucking assholes and shitbags and douches and cunts. Yes. That's how you learn to be fucking nice and compassionate, because you were a fucking asshole at one point in time too. And that shit felt shitty when you realized what the fuck you did, or when somebody did that shit to you. And if you still ain't learned it, well, honey, that might be right where the fuck you sitting today. Maybe you realize it. Maybe this is a reading that's going to show you exactly where you are an asshole, a cunt, a dick, a bitch, a prick, whatever the fuck. Yeah, I use all those words. I am not finna pretend to be something I'm not. And you know what I am? I'm a human, and I've done a lot of fucked up shit in my life. I have done a lot of fucked up shit in my life. But that's what made me learn, because I didn't like how that fucked up shit felt. When I stopped and realized some of the shit I did, I just fucking cried, because I couldn't believe what I had done to another person. And it felt crappy. And I decided I would never do that type of shit again. And I didn't. Even now, it feels crappy to think of some of the shit I have done. So then the question is, Melinda, have you forgiven yourself for all that crappy shit you've done? Apparently not, or it wouldn't fucking feel so triggering right now. So right now, let's all do this together, guys. We're going to make a group project, okay? I forgive myself for having been a shitty person. I forgive myself for being a fucking cunt, dick, prick, bitch, asshole. I've been that. And I forgive myself for everywhere I've done that to somebody else. And I forgive other people who did it to me. And I make myself a promise to do better. I'm doing better than I ever did before, and I promise myself I'm going to keep doing better every day. Every day I see more, I'm going to keep doing better, okay? So did you do it? That's what I just did. That's it right there. Forgive yourself, baby. All right, one more from the miracles. Now, what do we have? What do we have? Perfect. Now that you've done the forgiveness, the moment I begin to celebrate myself and focus on my successes is the moment I begin living. Now that you're free from all the weight of all that shit, now it's time to celebrate good times. Come on. It's time to celebrate your successes. You learned the lessons from all the shittiness. Congratulations. That's what the fuck it's for. That's what the fuck it's for. So you can start living. You had to be a shitty person so you can know that, oh, I don't like being a shitty person. Let me be a different type of person. I want to be a kind person. How about I be a roses and sunshine and glitter type of person? Hey, that's a lot funner. I like the way that feels better. Or maybe I'll just be a mellow person. That'll be fine as long as I'm not a shitty person no more. Whatever it is. You overcame it. You're not doing that no more. You overcame the hurts and the betrayals that other people brought into your life. And if you can forgive them, that's a success for you. And if you can't, let's work through that. Let's work through that. What is that attached to in you where you won't forgive yourself? You need a personal reading if you can't do that. I would tell you need therapy, but most therapists needs a fucking personal reading, and therapy I haven't met a lot of people that don't keep going to therapy forever. Talk about a codependent relationship. Therapist, I'm sorry, I'm talking a whole lot of shit. I started to go to therapy after my father's suicide when I was 15, and it didn't take me long to catch on to. I was getting nowhere doing that. Nowhere. Sorry, I'm not, hey, if it works for you, do what works for you. I'm probably not the reader for you. You can just click off. Bye. But if you've been going to therapy year after year after year after year after year, and you're still sitting in there talking about the same shit, newsflash, it's not working. They're just encouraging a repetitive, monotonous cycle that's taking you absolutely nowhere. It's time to heal this shit. Find somebody that can help you heal this shit. I know I can, but you have to choose it. And I'm not trying to force myself on nobody. So this is what I have for the reading for today. This is what came out. There's a need for forgiveness to heal your heart. A lot of emotions are going to come out. You could hear from some folks. You could be getting communication from folks that you weren't expecting. Don't be close-minded. Open up. Take compassion. Remember how hard it is to ask for forgiveness and extend it when it's asked of you. This is the message. If it's yours, give this video a thumbs up. Put some in the comments. Until next time, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, baby. And I'm out.